We are joined now by the winners of the Game 1 in the SCAC Men's Basketball Championship bracket, the Southwestern Pirates. We have head coach Jansen Hightower and junior forward Ryan Ogden along with us. As we begin, we'll go ahead and give Coach Hightower the chance to give an opening statement about tonight's victory.
Well, as basketball is, it was kind of a tale of two halves. We played pretty hard the first half, but defensively we were so much more active. Held them to 9 made shots the second half, 31% shooting, just right from the get-go. Kyle Howard is getting steals, Ogden, Molina getting their hand on passes. It made things very difficult for Trinity, and that was a game plan that didn't do as well the first half, and then they just fed off of that. They fed off of each other, moving the ball, fed off the crowd, which was great. In that environment, that's why you want to host a conference tournament. Playing for that many people and then getting into the game was huge for us. And sometimes you got to find ways to win. Did make free throws, had some turnovers, but we simplified things and they rebounded the ball better second half, which was big.
We'll go ahead and open up for questions now. Does anyone have any questions?
Well, Coach, maybe talk about the difference of the two halves. It looked like defensively you really picked it up. You got beat on the boards pretty soundly, but towards the second half, especially, did a nice job on the offensive glass, or keeping them off the offensive glass. Maybe talk about what the change was.
Changes were we tried to switch all their handoffs and ball screens, and we were getting lost some the first half, or we'd rotate on a drive and guards wouldn't rotate down in box. And I think we wanted to play fast on Trinity, and as you know, you can't run with the ball until you get the ball, and so we were leaking out some. And so we just made sure, you got to stay there and hit your guy till we get the basketball, then we can go score. Talked about that. Talked about, being aggressive against them because they play very much inside out defensively, so go at them. We have guys that can get to the rim and finish, and then we have shooters, so penetrating kicks were there. 8 out of 22 from 3 isn't bad, 36%. And so we try to keep them positive in the locker room. We had a good finish to the first half. We were down 10, I think, at one point, and cut it to 5 on some big plays. And that momentum helped us have some positivity going into the second half.
Ryan, this question's for you. You finished with a game-high 22 points. How important was it for you to be a presence throughout the entire game for your team?
I think a lot of it has to do with, leadership and mentality, just kind of making sure everyone's kind of positive, and we're down at points. I mean, that's how basketball is, and you just got to keep your mind right and keep going and keep attacking and just make sure everyone's good. And, we're good. We're all good. Let's keep playing. We can finish this game out. And so I just kind of, more than scoring anything, I kind of let the ball come to me and let my teammates find me. But more than that, I was trying to lead and just keep everyone positive in the game.
Coach, maybe we'll talk a little bit about the advantage of being at home during a conference tournament with a crowd like that. I mean, it's supposed to be a neutral site game, and boy, really was one-sided. And going in tomorrow against the number 1 seed Shriner, hopefully we can replicate that and get that energy going. Yeah,
I'm hoping that there's not too many teams playing, or some play early. And the credit goes out to our faculty, staff, our coaches that encourage their student athletes to come. I mean, and Coach Gregory doing the Pirates for Pirates shirts. I mean, that's other people doing things out of their box to help another team. And so I'm just super thankful for those people and all the people putting on the tournament, and that led to a great environment. Who can't play for that? I mean, this is what you work for all year. This is what the coaches prepare for. The guys work, more than their 19 weeks, at their craft, and to play in front of that is, fortunately for us, a huge advantage, and for Trinity, maybe it got to them a little bit in the second half.
Coach, I have to ask you about Yoel Martinez. I mean, him coming off the bench, and he's like a firecracker, 15 points in 19 minutes. What do you think about his performance tonight?
That kid just loves to play the game, and just is intense, energetic, and I'm a bad coach because I didn't play him enough early in the season. So I take the blame for that one. He practices well, and he's a gamer. I mean, he does all the things. And he's efficient. I mean, 6 for 9, 3 for 4. One was a step back 3. He's one of those players, and Ryan, Zach maybe similar, where you go, no, oh, good shot. He has some of those plays, boxed out well, 3 rebounds. He's battling out there, and he wants to stay on the floor too. And he has super energy. And when you can bring a guy off the bench, and other guys too, bring that for us coming in, couldn't be more proud of him stepping up in a game like this.
Ryan, Lynn, with you, maybe talk a little about playing with Zach and Ben and Chris, guys, seniors who this is their last go-round, and sometime this weekend it could possibly be the end of their careers. Where we talk about, now you're a junior, you're on the downside of your careers, so when we talk about what it means like to play with those guys in that situation.
I mean, they're the ones I got my leadership from. I've been following them since they were sophomores and I was freshmen. It's great to have them on the court with me. I mean, I don't feel like I have all the pressure on me. Sometimes it feels like a lot of pressure's on them, and I can kind of lean on them if I feel like I'm faltering. So, I love playing with them. They're all great players. Ben's a knockdown shooter. Simo is too, and I don't know how Zach makes half the shots he takes, but it's just great playing with him. They're just great players and great leaders too.
All right, guys. Well, again, congratulations on the win over Trinity, and obviously you'll be playing again tomorrow at 5 p.m. against top-seeded Shriners. So again, best of luck the rest of the tournament.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.